What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Moonriver. I thought I'd come back to Moonriver because I previously said that I thought it could hit 2k per token in this cycle. And with the excitement around Polkadot at the moment, I thought we'd look back at Moonriver and see what the state of affairs are. So, before I get into that, as always, update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought clash it in this bull cycle. Had you invested $100 into each one and you're still holding those bags, you would be in profit for $82,200. Add in the 2,600 you invested, you'd be sitting on 84,800. I've held them all and I've closed positions on them all. And I've reinvested that money into new cryptos. If you want to see what I'm in, you can check out Copy My Cryptos, where I share my live portfolio. So, my portfolio is outperforming the market week in, week out. And some of the smaller caps offer some really nice, interesting opportunities. The larger caps, prime for explosive gains. But I keep reiterating this, and I bloody will every time, guys. If this is your first cycle, guess what? This is not lasting forever. A bear cycle will come, and it will be brutal. So bank profits along the goddamn bank profits. Because here's the thing as well. When the bear cycle finally kicks in, it's the best time to invest. It's the retirement investments you make. It's the most secure investments you make. Found Phantom during the bear cycle. $2,000 investment into Phantom during the bear cycle would net you a profit of over $1 million now. And all I do during bear cycles is look through all the cryptos available and find the ones that are undervalued. And I'll be sharing them with the people on Copy My Crypto. So if you want to be a part of it, you can check it out. Right. Moonriver. So Moonriver is the strongest Kusama parachain by far. It's tickling the top 100. Now, I do believe the Moonriver has very good potential in terms of price, for a couple of reasons. And I've done a previous video on Moonriver where I said it would hit 2,000, or I predicted $2,000 per coin. It's harder to be that optimistic now because, to be honest, it should have ran better during October. October was a pretty good month. So we should have seen bigger growth. Also, I mean, realistically, from the start of October to where it is now, I think it's up about 10%. So that's troubling in terms of price movement. However, it has done a 5x from where it launched. So, you know. So let's have a look, right? So Moonriver is basically a smart contract, Ethereum virtual machine compatible parachain for Kusama. The whole premise being basically, once dApps and DeFi are ready, they can move on to Kusama, and that affords them the opportunity to then be able to interact with multiple chains. You know, again, interoperability is key. Smart contracts are key. CoinMarketCap did a deep dive into it, or deep dive is what I like to say. And basically they reiterated pretty much what I've just said, along with the governance and staking model behind it. The staking is not, like the returns are not particularly appealing unless they've changed. You know, we've seen staking returns of between 2.5% and 15% across the year. Or basically APY, so not looking great stuff here. And I don't think you're necessarily buying Moonriver. I don't think anyone's buying Moonriver going, oh, I'm loving those staking. So, the benefits are the potential, right? It is by far the fastest adopted parachain. So 5 million transactions. Moonriver continues to be the most widely adopted. Over 60 plus live integrations, 173 plus wallets, over 2,000 ERC20 Ethereum-based tokens. If that's an early indicator of what that will do, Moonbeam network for Polkadot could do what wild things. Moonbeam is quite clearly winning is certainly in the lead to get the first slot. They've reiterated that a couple of times. Moonbeam is now on the lead to win the first parachain slot on Polkadot. When that happens, I sort of expect that we'll see Moonriver benefit from that, particularly when Moonbeam launches, right? Because they're sister parachains, right? Well, brother or sister, whatever. But they're sister parachains. So, you know, Moonbeam is for Polkadot, Moonriver is for Kusama. And I think when Moonbeam launches, Moonriver will benefit from that launch as well, the price action. 2K was what I said previous video. You're looking at effectively, you know, a 4.6 billion market cap for 2K per coin. And it's achievable. That's still achievable. I'm a little more hesitant to still stand by that prediction, only off the basis that, quite frankly, the price experienced a decent retrace where it was, and maybe it's simply that it built so much momentum it had to retrace, and that, you know, that's part and parcel of these markets. You can't go up forever, and you've got to retrace, and it's only really been, you know, 2 months effectively, and it has tried. Clearly got quite significant resistance around this $480 mark. Now, realistically, the integrations are working very, very well. Like they've said, they've got hundreds of 60 integrations. 173,000 wallets, etc., etc. So the integration is going very, very well. The DeFi for me is the real excitement for Moonriver, because you want to start seeing DeFi protocols, as many as possible live on Moonriver. And we're seeing a lot of wallets, seeing some DeFi apps, not seeing any launch pads, not seeing any stable coins right now, not seeing any derivatives right now. There's too much of this that's coming soon as opposed to ready to go. You know, a lot of DEX is ready or live, a lot of wallets live, of course. Oracle integration is always going to be live, or at least some of them are. But yeah, missing, unfortunately for me, or from my perspective anyway, is that we're missing some of the key stuff within DeFi that can be immediately applicable. You know, Sushi Kashi, Linear. I'm surprised, to be fair, that we're not seeing the derivatives. And the quicker they integrate, the better, obviously, for Moonriver as well as them for as projects, you know. Now, yeah, in terms of price, I still think I stand by the 2K. Still think that's achievable. I think that's the optimistic part of me, because it's not going to replicate the growth of Kusama. You know, Kusama's percentage return in the last year has been staggeringly good. But Moonriver by far is the strongest parachain on Kusama, so you've got to think that there's going to be, even if it's lesser versions of those percentage gains, there's got to still be some room for that to grow. Even now, it's listed on all the major exchanges. 3x, I think for sure, because the 3x is literally, $1,000. 3x puts it at a market cap of, you know, over 2 billion. It's achievable for sure. I'd be surprised if this doesn't break 2 billion. Be very surprised. Like I said, 2K still 4.6 billion. It's not that huge. If we look at the actual market cap of everything right now, or certainly those coins in the top 100 right now, you know, every one of them. Every one of them have over 1 billion. And there are a lot, and there's some of these are good, you know, some of them are legitimately good. There's some crap in there in that top 100 though. Some stuff I wouldn't touch with a, you know, the 10-foot pole. So, Moonriver has more to offer than a lot of these, so breaking into the top 100 almost is inevitable. And then from there, you're looking at how high can it go. Potential is certainly there. And if you actually look, top 75 have at least a 2 billion market cap. So $1,000 does that. 4.6 billion. Even then, basically the top 45. So yeah, I still stand by that. You know what? Screw that. Yeah, I still stand by it. I think 2K, because it's offering more than a lot of the coins. Well, not a lot, but it's definitely offering more than a number of the coins in the top 100. And there's going to be a ton of hype in and around that Polkadot parachain launch. When Moonbeam launches, Moonriver will benefit. So yeah, I'm going to stand by that. 2K, yeah, I think I'll peak it at 2K. I do a bit more, but that's the peak, I'd say. $2,000 for Moonriver, which, you know, like I said, not bad. You'd be well happy with those gains. Quality project. Interesting to see how it retraces in the bear cycle, which is coming. I will say it every video just to make sure people stop banking bloody profits. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you're all keeping well. I know it wasn't the deepest dive. It was just an honest perspective based on what I'm seeing and what I think can build some momentum for the project. Moonbeam launching, definitely going to help. Polkadot parachains in general, definitely going to help. DeFi applications starting to launch more readily on there, 100% going to help. So keep an eye on the development within Moonriver. But the more development there is, the faster it will grow. And we've seen it as the most integrated, most utilized parachain already. So huge potential. Anyway, that's it. Hope you're all keeping well. If you're new to crypto, you can check out a couple of my cryptos where I share the portfolio I've got. The coins that I hold have been outperforming the market massively. My top holdings are ready for some serious explosion, and even my smaller holdings offer some really bloody interesting opportunities for some quick profits, and a couple of them have real huge potential. And if you're got to bear in mind, guys, you please make sure you're banking profits. But the bear cycle will come, because this cycle won't last forever. When it does, it wrecks people if they've not been banking profits. But the bear cycle is the best time to invest that you'll ever see. Everything's undervalued. Everything. It's just like when you go into it's like the bear cycle is like a 2-year-long Black Friday. Everything's on discount. So picking up the top tier projects at real undervalued prices is the name of the game. It's all I do during the bear cycle. And I can't wait to share that with a couple of my crypto members. If you want to be a part of it, you can check it out. Anyway, take it easy, guys.